Hello my darlings, welcome to my channel. So in today's video I'm doing the ultimate prom makeup look. So when I went to prom I did something very similar to this, although I wasn't as good at makeup as I am now. So if I was going to prom, this is something that I would definitely do. So I hope you guys enjoy. So of course I'm going to start by prepping the skin. This step is so important. You want to make sure your skin is nice and hydrated so all of that makeup can just go on super smooth. So I'm just starting out by taking a milk on my face, and then I'm going in with a day cream that has no bloody SPF in it. If you have SPF in any products that you're about to put on your face, you may have flashback in your photos and you do not want that. I'm also going to pop some lip balm on. This one is the Carmex Original Lip Balm and it makes my lips so tingly. I love it. So next I'm going in with the Benefit Browsing Palette. This is so rich and pigmented. I love it so much. This was actually my first time using the palette and I was like blown out of the park. So what I'm going to do is make my brows a little bit longer, a little bit thicker, and just overall make them super neat. Are you kidding me? Look how cute he is. Okay, now let's move on to the eyelids. So I'm taking the Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Custard, and I'm just using this to conceal my eyelids and also to carve out my brows to make them even sharper. This concealer is amazing for these two steps. I would definitely recommend it. It just works so well because it is really high coverage and it is really creamy at the same time. Surely you guys know what's next, so I'm taking the Rimmel Stay Matte and just setting down my eye base. Then I'm going in with the Dose of Colors Baked Browns eyeshadow palette and I'm picking up a medium brown to just pop in my crease on a big blending brush. So can I just say this palette is honestly the most pigmented eyeshadow palette I've ever tried in my entire life. It's amazing. So next I'm going to take a really rich cranberry shade and this is going a little bit underneath the last color that we put down. I'm going to make it really warm and just beautiful. So I'm just taking a smaller blending brush to apply that, and then of course I'll take a bigger blending brush to kind of like fluff it up a little bit. So next I'm taking the darkest color from the palette and I'm just going to pack this on the outer half of my eye so the cut crease can kind of blend into this color. You guys know the drill. Cut creases are the most beautiful looks on the eyes in my opinion. I just think it's so extravagant and I think for prom that's exactly what you want. So of course I'm just going to blend the dark brown a little bit so there's no harsh lines at all, and then I'm just going to clean out the edges so it is nice and neat. So next we can go in with the Stila Magnificent Eyes. Oh my god, I don't know if this is like sold out like all around the world, but can I just say this is literally the easiest way to do a cut crease. I love these products so much. So literally I'm just drawing that on my inner corner and then I'm taking the dark brown again and just blending the two together so there is no harsh lines at all. You just really need to take your time with this step because it needs to be perfect. Yeah. Oh my gosh, now it's time for the face. So I'm taking the Zon D Hydrating Primer base, and like honestly, how are you supposed to know if a primer works? I don't know, I really don't, but it did feel really nice going on the skin. It felt super hydrating, so I just popped that all over my face and then I went in with my Makeup Forever HD foundation. I took this one just because it has no SPF in it, and honestly, as I said before, you do not want that at all. So this one did have really nice coverage. It's not my favorite foundation in the world, but it still does look really nice, and I know it photographs well. Jeez, that's shiny. Okay, so next I'm going in with concealer. I'm taking the new Morphe concealer and just putting this under my eyes to make sure there is no visible dark tones under there. Like, no, thank you. And I noticed that the concealer like wasn't sticking properly. So I don't know, I'll keep you guys updated on what I think of that concealer. So of course I'm going to go ahead and set that down with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This one is hands down my favorite one in the world. Let's go ahead and set the rest of the face. So I'm taking the Austrlis Fresh and Flawless and I'm just packing this all over my entire face because I want to make sure all of the powders that we put on over the top of the foundation blends out beautifully. So let's go ahead and finish the eyes and we'll get back to the face. So I'm taking the darkest color again on a little pencil brush and taking that from outer corner to inner corner. Then I'm taking the berry color on a bigger pencil brush and doing the same thing but kind of like blowing it out a little bit so it is nice and smoky. I'm just highlighting my inner corner with the highlighting product that I use on my cheeks later, so I will talk about that soon, but I just wanted to make sure the inner corner was popping just like the rest of the eyeshadow. Duh. So now it's time for mascara. I'm taking the Essence, whatever the fuck this is called, but it will be linked in the description below anyways. Oh my god, I have so much energy. I love it. Anyways, I'm going to take an angled brush with that dark chocolate brown, and I'm just going to run that above my upper lash line to make the lashes look super full. So on top of that, I'm just going to pop on some falsies to make them, you know, amazing and like formal / prom worthy. Are you kidding? These are nice and fluffy, but they're not over the top to the point where they like cover the eyeshadow. I think they're perfect. So now let's move on to contouring. I'm taking this one from Sleek, and I'm just going to pop that right in my cheekbones to chisel them out a little bit, make my face look so sculptured. Oh my god, so I nearly forgot this step, so I quickly had to do it. This is the Mellow Cosmetics Tinted Brow Gel, and I have the shade Light Brown, and I really just like to push my brows upwards so my brows look really full and fluffy, and honestly, this is my holy grail tinted brow gel. It is amazing. Like, my brows did not budge all day. Not that I like left the makeup on all day, because like, who wants to leave this on when you like sitting on the couch? Anyways, let's move on to bronzer. I'm taking the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil. I never use this. I thought it was about time to change everything up, and it did look really nice. So just bronzing up my cheekbones and also around my forehead and my jawline. So of course I like to clean up that contour line a bit. So I took my Mercier powder again, and I just did a little bit of baking, nothing dramatic. I pretty much just like wiped it off straight away, and it still looked so clean and sharp. Now it's time for blush. I'm taking this one from Becca. This is a beautiful, really deep berry tone, and I wanted something really neutral since we do have like quite a lot going on, but of course I want that pop of color on the cheek, so I just put a little bit on the apples and then blended it back. So next it's time for highlight. So this one's a new one from BH Cosmetics, and it is so pigmented and beautiful. Oh my god, if you guys haven't tried this, I would definitely recommend it. It's honestly like just as good as the Anastasia Glow Kits. It is just great quality, and I'm putting heats on because hello, for like formal, you need it to glow for those photos. So on my cheekbones and also on my nose, like duh. For the lip liner, I'm taking this one from Essence in the shade In the Nude. I really wanted to use a mixture of affordable products and high-end, so this one is really good. It's a perfect nudie pink lip liner. So I'm just going to overline my lips, and then I'm going in with this lipstick from the Balm, and this is a beautiful nude color. This one's in the shade, oh fuck, I do not know how to say that, so I'm gonna leave that down below. So next, I'm just going to go over my lips with some lip gloss. I wanted them to be really juicy and glossy, gorgeous for those photos. This one's from Kylie Jenner, and it's in the shade Like. Lastly, I'm going to set my face with the NYX Dewy Finish Mist. I really want my face to be glowy and just really like hydrated looking. So I just took my hair down, and oh, if you ever wear buns, this is why your hair probably dies, because the ends are all scrunched up. It's so bad for your hair, but like, YOLO. My favorite straighteners in the world are GHDs. They just work so well and they last so long. So I'm just parting my hair to make sure all of my hair is straight, and then I'm going in with my favorite dry shampoo. It is the Batiste Extra Extra Large Volume. It makes my hair so big, it's full of secrets. So ladies and gentlemen, here we have the finished makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a massive thumbs up because it helps me out so much. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!